Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Saturday, January 13th, and the moon is in Aquarius. The moon does shift later tonight, about, I believe, 10:30 tonight, into Pisces, mystical, magical Pisces. And Mercury, which is in Sagittarius, sort of free flying Sag, coming out of its retrograde, which it came out of on the 1st. So it's been moving forward now for a while through Sag. Tonight it moves into Cap. So we have those two shifts. We have the moon moving into a even more collective sign than Aquarius, which is the sign of humanity. Into Pisces, which is a sign associated with the larger collective. So Pisces holds within it the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the planetary, the elemental kingdoms. Neptune, or Pisces, holds everything in. It's the last sign of the zodiac. And it can express itself in any number of ways. A lot of really good... Charlie's getting soaking wet. I told him not to come in, to go out, but he did. So now he's getting wet. He's going to go find himself a safe spot, I think. And when the moon moves into Pisces, we become more compassionate generally, more mystical, more of a spiritual energy. And so we have access to those things. We also have the ability to sort of move into areas in which fantasy can take over. Our imaginings. But this happens every time the moon moves into Pisces. And so we have this access. Of course, we do have Saturn in Pisces, so we can't keep everything in that energy of potential mystical. We need to manifest some of those things in a very sort of real way. Come on, Charlie, let's go in the house. Come on, Bubba. And sorry about the views here. There's really nothing to see this morning, and it's so this is what the yard looks like. It is raining on my head. Come on, Charlie. See if we can coax Charlie back into the house. Come on, Charlie. Come on, buddy. Charlie, get bumps. Come on. Let's get him in the house. He's so bad. All right, he doesn't want to get in the house. We'll get wet together. And then Mercury moves back into Capricorn. It's still in the shadow of its retrograde, and so we need to take that into consideration. But as Mercury moves into Capricorn, we become less theoretical in a way, less big picture, and more about how can we apply our mind to creating the structures necessary to help support us. And it will eventually move out of its shadow on the 21st of January. So we're on the way of moving out from under that shadow of the end of the year of that Mercury retrograde, which of course has required us to rethink what we believe while it was in Sag, and what structures still work for us as when it was in Capricorn. So we have our emotional side getting a tad more mystical by the end of the month. The end of the month. Don't say that. The end of the day. And our mind becoming more focused and practically oriented. So we can start next week, which promises to be, they all are very significant weeks, but there's been, although it may not seem to you, a bit of a lull at the beginning of the year as Mercury stations and things started lining up, and we started getting our feet under us after a very difficult 2023. But once Mercury goes out of its shadow and then the next week Uranus moves forward. At that point, everything is going to be moving forward and things are going to start moving really, really quickly. And the beginning of the year is kind of like that bang, bang, bang kind of energy of things happening, things happening, things happening, things happening. And then later in the year, making sense of it and making decisions. All right, guys, I am getting blown about. It is kind of wild and crazy, and it's not that cold, actually. Although I can't say I'm warm because I'm only standing here in a shirt and sweater and pants, of course. Don't fear, I'm wearing pants. Have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe. My beginner's astrology class is filling up. I'm also having an introduction to the Kabbalah class. That is also, we have some students in that. If you'd like to join us, you can go to my website, theseedsoftransformation.com. Go to the events page. It's all listed there. And I will hopefully see you in class. If not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, guys, take care. Namaste.